I remember when I Am Laycon was announced earlier this year. I was really excited for Laycon and for Icons. Now, I was excited for Laycon because I felt like, okay, this is a huge deal for him. And this is one of the best ways for him to share his story, to, give his own narrative of his background, how he emerged as the Laycon that people know him to be today, and how he won the Big Brother Naija show. So a lot of people were actually curious about the personality called Laycon as at that time because, they witnessed everything that happened on the show, especially that epic outburst from Erica towards him. So a lot of people wanted to know, who is this guy? What makes him fake? What is that thing that makes him who he is? And so people were expecting to see all of these things on his show. So guys, I was really excited for Laycon because I felt like, okay, this is the explanation you have to give to people. This is how people should know you. People should know your story and all of that. But unfortunately, I didn't really see all of that happen anyways on the show. So I am looking forward to a season 2 if it's gonna happen anyways. Now, the reason why I was excited for Icons is because Icons needed that bragging right. Yes, Icons needed that bragging rights. They needed something to help them beat their chest and say that, oh yes, our president did not just win the show, he's pretty much a creative genius, he's got more entertainment to dish out, to everyone who is a fan and lover of the Big Brother Naija show. But what now burst my bubble out of all those excitement was the platform through which the show was going to be aired as at that time. Now, it was more like me worrying that the show was going to be aired via Showmax because, I did a lot of calculations in my head and I was thinking, is this the right step? Is this the right move? How are people going to enjoy watching the show? Now, guys, in case you don't know about Showmax, this is no publicity for Showmax or Dstv or whatever, but just to explain the platform, Showmax is pretty much like Netflix, okay, the Nigerian version, or should I say the African version of Netflix. It's like, I think you pay on demand. Yes, you literally have to pay for a subscription for you to be able to use the platform. You have to register, you have to pay monthly, and that is how basically you're able to watch whatever you want to watch on the platform. And to the best of my knowledge, it is not a lot of people that actually have that money to pay for the platform. But another advantage of Showmax is that anybody anywhere can literally use Showmax. That is, if that is true. Yes, for those people who do not have that advantage of registering on Dstv, they can actually register on Showmax, just like anybody anywhere can actually register on Netflix. That is how it also works on Showmax. So I was kind of worried and excited at the same time that, okay, wow, this is Laycon using this platform to reach out to as many of his fans as possible, because his fans are dispersed all over Africa, all over the world at least. But then when the show started, it turned out that not a lot of people could actually have access to Showmax because of the subscription. I mean, some people would rather subscribe for DSTV than to subscribe to Showmax, because with Showmax, it's like a double sort of subscription. So you are paying for the viewership and you are also buying data to watch whatever you want to watch on the platform. So for some people, it's an advantage. For some people, it's like double expenses, okay? So a lot of people chose not to even bother watching the show on Showmax, but a lot of people actually did watch it. I mean, from the records, the show got a lot of streamings online. I was really excited for Laycon as well, but I was also worried for the other segment of his fan base who did not have access to Showmax, who would not even be bothered to spend that much amount of money paying for a subscription and also burning data to watch the show. And so thankfully, something interesting came up last week as Dstv announced that I Am Laycon will be brought to Dstv. Now, I'm doing this announcement on behalf of Laycon because I remember whilst I was doing the review of his show, some diehard fans, they came after me like crazy, you know, because they felt like I was trying to whitewash or wash down the show, whichever one. But I was trying to let these people understand that, listen, I am looking forward to a season 2 just as you people are. You know, so do not blame me if my expectations are really, really high, especially because Laycon's own reality TV show, you know, kind of beats the one that a previous housemate already put out there. So it's like Laycon working with the best of the best teams, and everybody's just expecting the best of the best, you know. So the graphics, the production, and every other thing might be great, but if the content is not great, then there should be room for improvement. Okay, so that is why I am giving out this announcement on behalf of Laycon. So for those of you who did not have the opportunity or the chance to follow the show through and through whilst it was airing on Showmax, the show is now going to be available on the channel that I mentioned, on the dates that I mentioned. Okay, so follow through, don't miss out on your own, and if possible, come back and watch my reviews on my channel. I actually have an entire playlist dedicated to that show. Okay, so you can watch the show and then come back and watch my reviews and see if the things I was saying as at that time does not really match with the things that you actually saw on the show. Okay, now meanwhile, I am here wondering, will there be a season 2 of I Am Laycon? Because guys, I have a lot of questions. There are a lot of things I felt like Laycon did not fully address in the season 1, and I'm sure that a lot of people think the same way. That's a lot of his fans, icons. So I am one of those people that's actually looking forward to a season 2, because I feel like a lot of questions need to be answered. We need to know what happens next, you know, especially when he opened up about his rift with Erica on the show. I know that the reunion is going to start very soon, so we might see a reunion between Laycon and Erica or not. What I am expecting to see in the season 2 of I Am Laycon is Laycon letting us know if there's been reconciliation, you know, between both of them, and also what is the thing going on between himself and Lilo. Was that just a stunt? Were they gaslighting us in season 1, or is that something that Laycon is looking forward to nurturing into a proper relationship? We want to know about that. And also there's also the part where Laycon has been planning to have a memorial for his late father. So we want to see, did that really happen, and how did it happen? We want to see details of all of that. And then Laycon's album launch. How did he launch his new album? What is his emotions, or what is his feelings concerning how well the album is doing so far? So a lot of questions like that, and many other things like that. So those are the questions that I have, and I am hoping to see all of those questions addressed in a season 2 of the I Am Laycon show. Anyways guys, this video was not intended to be too lengthy. As I said, I have an entire playlist on my channel called the I Am Laycon show. Okay, so go ahead, check out that playlist and watch my reviews on the I Am Laycon show. Okay, and if you want to see, like, compare if the things I said on my reviews kind of go with the show itself, you could wait for the 22nd of May to watch the show on Dstv if you do not have access to Showmax. But if you have access to Showmax, I'm sure that the show is still there on Showmax. You could still go ahead and watch it, and then watch my reviews and see if Glory was just yarning dust. That's it guys, this is where I'm going to be ending this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all on another episode. Have an amazing day. Bye.